Brodie, his little... Oh, what a strike. Get the fuck in, son. Howdo, ladies and gents, and welcome back to York City with me, Freddie I Do. Now, fair bit to catch up on, so let's jump right into this. First of all, I just want to show you some transfers that I've made in the last few weeks. Now, I think last you saw we had signed up to Jack Finch. I've brought 3 more loan players in. First is Jack Cowgill, who is a centre-back that I've loaned in from Barnsley. All of these loans, by the way, I'm not paying a penny for any of them, which is great. And there's no squad registration in the Vanarama National either, so I don't have any kind of limits on players that I can bring in. So any decent loan players that I can get for positions where I'll need them and will use them, I'm bringing in. Jack Cowgill, decent tackling, good heading, decent marking, decent positioning, good decision making, reasonable physical stats. He's been starting. He's played 5 games for me, all starting, and he's averaged a 6.9, which is decent. It's pretty good. Next up is Ryan Wintle, I've brought him in on loan from Crewe as a backup cam. He hasn't been starting as the main cam. He has started a couple of games, though 3 actually. Looking at the bottom there, and he averages 7.07 with getting 1 assist. Which is decent. It's pretty good. I like him for his work rate and his decision making. He's got a bit of flair, which is always good for a cam. He's got solid passing, good first touch, good technique. He looks okay. He'll do a job in there on kind of a rotation basis, because as you saw from how hectic the fixtures are, you need 2 players for each position. You need a squad to compete in this league. And as I just said, you need 2 players for each position. We play 2 up top. We had 3 strikers in the squad last you saw, so I brought another one in on loan from Southend, Jason Williams. He is strictly a backup striker. I brought him in based on his solid physicals and his decent finishing and work rate. That's it. That's why I chose to bring him in. I don't know if he'll play that much, especially with the strikers being on form as they are, as you're about to see. Now, I left you after the Maidstone game, and so the first game we had after that was at home, her first home game of the season, against Macclesfield. And Chicken got an absolutely fantastic goal, which I am actually going to show you, because it was an excellent strike, one of the best strikes I've seen on this game so far. And yeah, I'm definitely going to show you this one, because this is a really good strike. Particularly for someone at this level. So yeah, Fenwick back to Craney, and he plays it inside, and Chicken brings it down and smashes it. Excellent finish. And we absolutely dominated the first half, and we should have scored more. They got it back into it early in the second half, but Andy Little came through with his first goal for the club and won it for us 2-1. Next up was Boreham Wood, a very comfortable victory. Andy Little's first goal in this game in the second minute was a pretty good one. I think I was going to show you this one as well. Let's just have a quick look at it. So yeah, Babia gets the ball, hoofs it downfield. Don't know what the defender was doing, but Little gets to the edge of the box and then smashes it. Excellent finish. Really, really happy with that goal. So next up we have a pair of away draws. 2 away games in a row. Drew them both 1-1. Gateshead, we could really have won this match. We probed and probed, but without any, I don't think there was a single highlight actually until their first goal, but it was all us. But Danny Johnson scored for them in the 76th minute, and then we needed Andy Little to come through and get us an equaliser. That's actually quite a poor result. We should maybe have been winning that game. But Forest Green are predicted to win this league, and so for us to go to their place and get a 1-1 draw was a very good performance. Very happy with that one. And then Woking at home. Probably the best 20 minutes of football produced in the Vanarama this year. And then as you can see, we very, very quickly, within 3 minutes, scored 3 goals. There was no break in those highlights. And after that, we were cruising. I was hoping to get Brodie a hat-trick. just want to keep going forward, try and score as many as you can. When they got one back, and then immediately after got one back, they had another pretty good attack as well. I then killed the game, just set back to keep the ball and play a little deeper. And then once it got to the 85th minute, and I was confident they weren't going to get another two, I put us back on attacking to try and get Brodie his hat-trick, and Fenwick got himself a goal. So very good 4-1 win. It could have been more goals if I was braver, but at this point of the season I don't need goal difference, so just make sure to get the 3 points, which is exactly what we did at Wrexham as well. Brodie, another brace, another quick brace as well, and then Aidan Connolly, the youngster, scoring his first goal for the club, and an absolute banger it was as well. Fenwick will lay it off to him, and then left foot into the top corner, excellent finish. And also in that game, Chicken missed another penalty, as you can see there. So that's 2 penalties we've had in this season so far, and Chicken has missed them both, so he's fallen down the pecking order in terms of penalties. And let's just have a quick look at the squad as well, because Kyle Leatherin, I know I was going to alternate goalkeepers, but Leatherin has played very well, so I've left him in goal. When I was considering swapping over and trying young Luke Simpson out, he got an injury, so I can't. Out for 6 to 7 weeks, so I can't for now at least. Rooney is only recently suspended, but he has played very well, vindicated my decision to start him as the right back. He's played a 7.14 average, got 5 yellow cards, so he's now suspended, but he's got 3 assists in 7 games. He's been very good indeed. Centre back pairing, I'm unsure on what my best pairing is. Jack Higgins, I'm so glad I took him off the transfer list. His stats are dropping like fucking stones, but he's played an average of a 7.4. Jack Calgill's played 5 games for his 6.9 average. It's okay. Where's Babir? Because he's away on international duty at the minute. There he is. Played 6 games at a 7.4. He's been excellent. I'm not sure what to go with. I'm a little worried at the rate that Higgins' stats are dropping off. I mean, they weren't great to start with. Now, as I said in the previous video, Clovis and Jack Finch have kind of shared that defensive midfield role. They've both come off the bench a few times. They've kind of sub on and off for each other. 3 starts for Finch, 4 starts for Clovis. Both playing in the high 6s, both playing very well. Happy with either of them in that position, so very comfortable with that. Chicken, despite his missed penalties, has been excellent. As you can see by the 7.34 average, the 4 assists and the 1 goal, should be 3 goals. Come on, mate. 2 man of the match awards, he's been excellent. O'Hanlon had a bit of a slow start. 6.7 average kind of shows that. Slowly but surely, he's been getting better each game. Aidan Connolly, immediately after scoring that screamer, is now on international duty as well with, I think is it Scotland? Yeah, Scotland under 21s. We will miss him, but that's why I brought in Wintle to come in to play when he's not available. And then the star of the show. Why is it that my target man supports on both of my saves so far have both had more than a goal a game at this point of the season, and I'm slowly falling in love with them? One of them was a beautiful Frenchman. This one, a not quite so beautiful English man. Where are you from, mate? He's from Gateshead. I don't know where that is. But yeah, Brodie's been banging the goals in. 4 man of the match awards, 8 goals in 7 games. Little is injured at the minute with a face gash, I think it said. He's back to fitness now, so we should be able to play him in the next game. But he's got 5 goals in 5 starts with 2 assists and a man of the match award. And when Fenwick's played, he's only got the 1 goal, got an assist, 2 games, 3 appearances off the bench. Started a little slower. He's definitely the backup striker at the minute. But all in all, we're going well, and I'm happy with the start that we've made. And that good start has resulted in us being second at this point in the league, just behind Lincoln, who've had even better a start than we have. But more impressive than the results that we've had is the way that we've been playing. The tactic that I set up is working exactly how I would want it to work. We are getting numbers forward and numbers back. We're getting our fullbacks out the pitch. We're getting a lot of men in the middle. We're playing the ball in nice, neat triangles. It's looking really good. Now that I'm live coming, almost certain to fall apart. So our next game is against Solihull Moors, who are languishing down in 20th in the league. We're at home. We should be winning this. The team that we're going to go with, we've got Leatherin in goal. Robinson will come in for the suspended Rooney. Higgins and Cowgill at centre back with Craney at left back. Clovis getting the start over Jack Finch. Chicken and O'Hanlon, my usual centre mid pairing. Ryan Wintle comes in for the the international, where are you, my friend, Connolly. I forgot his name, that's why I was scrolling. Busted. And Brodie and Little, my favoured strike partnership, up top, 8 goals and 5 goals apiece. Not apiece, not between them either. They've got 8 and 5 goals. Shut up. Respectively, that was the word I was looking for, respectively. Okay, nearly half an hour in before the first highlight. Craney throws it to Little, forward to Brodie, who wins the header. Clovis to Wintle, out wide for Robinson, who's not an attacking fullback. We might miss Rooney in this game, but let's see what he can do. It's a decent ball in, and Brodie's been fouled by Liam Chilvers, giving away a penalty. I didn't really see what that was. I guess we'll see now. It won't be chicken on this penalty because he's missed 2 already. It's going to be top scorer Brodie. Come on, bro. You won it. You take it. So Brodie makes his run forward. Ball comes out wide. Watch Brodie though, because it's him that gets fouled. He goes off screen, so I can't watch him. Cross comes in. Yeah, I don't know really how much was in that, but nevertheless, Brodie to take the penalty. Come on, bro. Come on, Brodie, bro. Do better than chicken. Well, you can't do worse. Well, you could, but please don't. Yes, slots it home, bottom left. Good penalty, solid penalty. 9th goal of the season in his 8th game. What a boy. And that's it for the first half. A pretty drab one, to be honest. Brodie's having a bad game because he's scored a goal but still on a 6.6. And the midfield and attack, all 6.6 and 6.5. So we're not having a great time there. Defence a little better. So I'm gonna guard against complacency. Andy, come on, man. In fact, you know what? Assertive. Not happy. There you go. Good man. Okay, immediately in the second half we have a throw-in. Wintle to Robinson. He's doing alright getting forward, I say. Oh, why do I say these things? Alright, Asante. Here's White for them. They're looking to come forward. Here's Byrne to Asante. Bit of space here for White. Close down well though. Well done. But they're going to come back at his, are they? Is Craney going to get to that? Craney's going to get that. And hoof it down the line. Good run from Little. Good running. Is Brodie in the centre? He is. Can Little find him? He can! Brodie gets a second. Another brace for Brodie. He's been on a hat-trick so many times already this season. Can, with the best part of a half to go, can he finally get that elusive hat-trick? This is a great run and great bit of play from Andy Little. Gets the ball across. And the bro himself, don't know what the defenders are doing, but never mind that. The bro gets another goal. He's transfer listed by default, Richard Brodie. Can you imagine if I'd sold him? He's the hero of this. He's going to be on this fucking thumbnail. You bet your ass. Approaching the 70th minute, time to make some subs. Bro is one of the more tired players, but I'm not taking him off when he's on 2 goals. Not a chance. Jack Higgins is shattered. So Ben Clappison can make his first appearance of the season at centre back. And what else? That'll actually do for now. 88th minute, it just kind of jumped and skipped and hopped and hopscotched, and all of a sudden the game's nearly over. Going to chuck Fenwick on for Brodie, and we'll give Justin Johnson a game for Ryan Wintle because we don't have a replacement for Ryan at the minute, so let's take him off. Free kick for them right at the end. Dale, oh, it's deflected and it has gone in. They have scored one. Got one back, deflected off the wall and went in. Normally, when it highlights this late, it's just the ending highlight. Did it say +1 before? Has it always said +2? Because one place said +1. But yeah, Dielna hits the free kick. It deflects off the wall. Nothing Leathering can do. 2-1. Is there danger of them getting back into it? It's showing the kick-off, but that might be just because this will be the end highlight. Hopefully, that's because this is the end highlight. Or it might not be if we're just going to give the ball away like that. Oh no, please. Please. Well done, Jack Robinson. Excellent stuff. Fenwick, just keep the ball at that end, mate. Okay, we get another. Craney's overlapping. Craney, go on, son. Ah, oh, unlucky. Oh, that'd have been great if Craney had got a goal. He will do it at some point. I think he's second in line for penalties now. Might be third. I might move him up. And at least until Lincoln played their game, that puts us top of the league. Get the fuck in. So 2 more goals for Richard Brodie. What a bro. Look at that mush though. That's a face only a mother can love. But tell you what, mate, if you keep playing this way all season, I'll let you fuck me. You can fucking Shrek his love, Shrek his life straight up my asshole, mate. You have been fantastic. And with one game of the episode down and one game to go, you know what that means. It's time for the ad break questionarium. Today's question: Richard of York gave battle in vain is a phrase used to remember what?
I've pounded the road from coast to coast, Yorkie and me rolling on. 'Cause a long day's run can be short on fun, without Yorkie to help me along. Good, rich and thick, a milk chocolate brick, each bite a chunky big mouthful. Yorkie's the shape that real milk chocolate ought to be. So when I still that big old mill, there's plenty more in store for me from that chunky bar of mine.
Roundtree's Yorkie, chunky milk chocolate, or peanuts in milk chocolate.
So the question for today's Outbreak Questionarium was: Richard of York gave battle in vain is a phrase used to remember what? If you answered the colours of the rainbow, you answered wrong. The correct answer is the ultimate futility of human life. So this next game that we're going to play right now is the away against Torquay, and then we go into a very tough run of games against Tranmere, Dover and Barrow. So hopefully we can get a win today. We are odds-on favourites despite being away. Hopefully we can get the win today to see us in a good position ahead of these games, because Tranmere, Dover and Barrow, if we go back to the media predictions, are all predicted to be up there, I believe. Yeah, Tranmere, Barrow, Dover are a bit of a way down, but I think in the league they started well. I know they started well. I haven't. Yeah, they are fourth. So, Lincoln only drew their game, so we are officially top on goal difference. Yeah. Okay, so changes for this game from the last game. Barbier and I haven't actually put him on the pitch yet. Connolly are back from international duty, so back into the team they come. I feel a little bit bad for Cowgill there, because he's coming on loan. He did okay, but it is 6.66 in his last 5. Whereas in the same while covering Barbier while it's been on international duty, it has been Higgins, who's played very well indeed. And Barbier has to come back in on 7.4 averages, so those two will be the centre-back pairing. Barbier, though, 87% isn't the best fitness to be starting on, but I feel like that's enough to get him through most of the game. I can bring Robinson in for him if I need to. I'm going to leave Clovis starting again ahead of Jack, just because he's creeping towards 7 now. He's doing very well lately. And Connolly comes back in because he's probably the most technically gifted player in this team. And that's the team for today. Oh yeah, and Rooney's back from suspension, so he's back in. Excellent stuff. Okay, first highlight, here we go. Just about quarter of an hour in, Craney throws it in for O'Hanlon. There's Little across, and who was that who nodded it in? Was it Connolly? It was indeed Aidan Connolly, back from playing for the Scottish under-21s. Straight into the 6-yard box, easy header into the goal. 1-0 up, looking on course. I shouldn't say things like this at 1-0 early in the game. Don't say it. Don't say it. Oh, it wasn't a header, it was a volley. Very good volley. Excellent technique, as you would expect from the best player on the team. And immediately we've got another throw on the other side. Rooney takes it to Clovis. There's Chicken. There's Connolly. There's Little. This is good play. It's very good play. What can Rooney do? Hoofs it kind of across. And claimed by their goalkeeper Moore. So that isn't going to be the highlight then. Hoof down. Have they got Luther Blissett up top? They've got Luther Blissett up top. That's mint. Wow. In a minute, I'll have to have a look who that actually is, because it can't be Luther Blissett. He's got to be like pushing 60 by now. Here's Chicken though. Brodie, his little. Oh, what a strike! Get the fuck in, son. Andy Little, great strike on his right peg. Does the keeper get a touch on this? I don't know if he does or not, but either way, fantastic strike. Good movement from us, good play. Little skips past his man. Oh, great strike. Keeper doesn't get it. Fantastic goal. 2-0. It's Nathan Blissett. A semi-decent looking target man, actually. It looks alright. He's got strength. He's got jumping reach. He can head a ball well. His finishing's fairly good. he actually looks pretty decent. And he is, according to Wikipedia, the ultimate font of knowledge in this universe. He is Luther Bliss's nephew. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. I just got a huge sense of deja vu. Did this happen to Franny? Was it Nathan Bliss that he came up against, or was it someone else's nephew? I feel like this has happened before, only not to me. We are kindred souls after all.
Yes, I've looked into it, and yes, he is the nephew of Darius Vassell, my old England mucker. So, making me feel a bit old, isn't he, Cal Vassell? Oh, I used to play for England with your uncle.
Everything seems to start with throw-ins. Rooney to Clovis, to Connolly, inside for Little. Oh, well intercepted, but I don't get further than Higgins. There's O'Hanlon. Clovis, O'Hanlon, back to Clovis. Chicken. It's good little triangles of passing here. This is nice. Let's go. Let's move forward though, or not maybe. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Nice little one-touch passing. This is good. This is what I wanted. We've got the men wide if we need them, but we don't because we're going through the middle for Brodie off the post. This one's not a throw-in. It's a corner. Connolly takes it, headed away. Only Connolly there though to pick it up so he can get it back onto his left foot and put a cross in. Good man. Headed away again though. Oh no. Here's Reed. He could be clear. Rooney's chasing him down. Well done. Got him behind him and forced him to do that. That's the highlight, is it though, yeah? Would you believe it? It's beginning with a throw-in. Played forward to Nathan. Out wide to Verma. And I don't know what that was an attempt at by either their right back or by Clovis. But here we go. Higgins heads away. It's just keep playing it back to that Verma dude. Although he's not done anything really yet with it. So let him keep trying, I guess. Here's Richards. Gallagher. I'm not going to try and read that. Here's Reed. Back to Verma. He's attempted so many crosses and they're so poor, every single one of them. Stop giving the ball, guys. Here's Young. Can he cross? Yes, he can. That's a good ball and that's a goal. 2-1, they're back in it. And I am actually going to change a little bit. We are away from home. I maybe should have changed once we went 2-0 up. But in my arrogance, I stayed attacking. We are now going to switch it up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. And by a little, I simply mean that we're going to change the full-backs to support as opposed to attack. Just so they sit back that little bit more. And we're going to switch it to counter. Throw in on the right. Into Chicken. Here's Clovis. Chicken. Connolly. Good play. O'Hanlon. Little. Got crowded out a little there though. Richards. A little. I didn't even do it on purpose. Babia gets in there though. Here's Connolly. Chicken. Good ball. Brodie. Excellent football. Little finish that. Oh, unlucky. Excellent ball from Brodie. Was it a back heel or was it just like a round the corner pass? We're not going to find out because we're going to show the corner instead. Here's Connolly to whip it in straight to the keeper. Oh no, it wasn't. It was headed. Surely the keeper should have caught that. So we are going to get to see that pass from Brodie. So the ball's going to get played up to him here. It's just kind of a cute little round the corner pass, and Little should probably do better there. Kind of hits it out of the goalkeeper. Immediately before half time, they have a free kick laid off short to Reed. Look at the space for Verma. Someone get over there. Back for the Ward again. It's 2-2. Two very similar goals, both scored by Joe Ward at the back post with the left foot volleys. Oh, we've let them back into this. So half time's going to be assertive, not aggressive, assertive. Not happy. What are you demotivated for, Brodie? I know you're playing well, mate. Calm. Have faith in you. Oh, get fucked then. And we are going to revert back to attacking fullbacks and standard. How we were before when we scored our goals. And Torquay get the first chance of the second half though. Young with a free kick for them. Clovis not really cleared it. Here's the double score goal scorer award. And it's 3-2 to them. From 2-0 up to 3-2 down, we're going to go on to attack. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What's happened in this game? This is the most... I told you it'd all fall apart as soon as I live commed. This is by far the most goals we've conceded in a game. I don't think we've conceded more than one in a game up until now. So Jack Finch is going to come in for Clovis. Maybe going to move that onto a support role, get him up further forward a little bit. Who's played poorly though? O'Hanlon. Who can I bring in for O'Hanlon? Hislop, I guess. And then swap him with Chicken to put Chicken in the playmaking role. Not on defence though, on support. In fact, we'll go for advanced even. We'll go for advanced playmaker on support. Come on. And the highlight looks to be theirs. It's their throwing anyway. That's normally what that indicates. It's Ward on a hat-trick for them. Come on, Chicken. Get that ball off him. Lathrop. Ward. Finch wins the head of it. Yes, okay. Little's going to get to that. Good. Chicken. Hey, Chicken Little. Connolly. Heslop. Good ball. Come on, Little, please. Finish this one. You're through again. Fucking rifles it. Excellent stuff. Do we stay on attacking? No, we don't. We don't want to lose it. Standard. Okay. An away draw is not the end of the world. But it is a game that we were odds on to win and should really be winning against a somewhat weaker opposition. This is an excellent finish from Little. Touch. Bang. Keeper could have done better, yes. But will not take anything away from Andy. Okay, Craney, 86th minute, our throw-in. Please let this be our attack. Jack Finch, Chicken. Good stuff, Connolly. Good stuff. Alright, Heslop, what you got? The ball over the top for Little. Get in the middle. Somebody, bang that. Rooney! Rooney's fucking scored it, yes! Fucking contained to shit. Highly structured. Get the fuck in. So Little gets the ball down the left. It's good play from him. Good movement. His low cross deflects. No one deals with it. Rooney comes in from right back on his left foot with an excellent finish. Excellent finish on his weaker foot. And he pats his head and rubs his tummy. Babir's shattered and booked, so he'll come off for Robinson. Robinson can play at centre back for the last few minutes of the game. And hopefully we can just see this out now. And in the interest of seeing it out, the fullbacks are both going on to defensive fullback. Come on, please just hold on to this now. 89th minute. This isn't the final highlight then. Finch, Chicken. Good play. Good passing movement. We do have that in this team. Little does his man. Come on, Brodie, get free for him. Get free for him, mate. Craney's back there. Launch it for Brodie. Okay. Back to Robinson. Finch. Play it for Heslop. Good stuff. Brodie, make some movement, mate. No one's going to overlap you at this point, Brodie. No one's going to overlap you. Is this just the final highlight? Am I just going to watch like 3 minutes of real-time FM? Surely not. Chicken, Connolly, Little. Oof. Oh, but Brodie's got through from it. Oh, it's on his left as well. 5-3. We had a 2-goal advantage early in the game. A 2-goal advantage that we should have held, but didn't. We let them get back to 3-2. I had a go at everybody, and they have responded by winning the game quite well in the end. Brodie, again, their keeper could have done better, but the power on the shot is what does it. Power. And they have it 5-3. An entertaining game. I wasn't too entertained towards the middle portion of it, but it was a really good game, a very good game for a neutral, a good game to watch on YouTube, hopefully. Not a great game to be the manager of either side. We get the 3 points, I guess I'm happy with that. I'm going to tell them they got away with it. And yep, that's the reaction I was looking for. Because conceding 3 goals, alright, it was away, but Torquay aren't that great a team. Shouldn't be conceding that many. We did have the better of it, I guess. We deserved to win. And we hold our place at the top of the league on 23 points along with Lincoln, creating a bit of a gap now down to 3rd. How many automatic promotion spots are there from this league? Let's have a quick goosey. 1. 2. Historical northern cities, York and Lincoln, looking like they're going to be deadlocked in to a battle for top spot and automatic promotion. That's what the early season indicates, although we're 9 games into a 46 game season, so a lot can change between now and then. Let's have a look on the schedule, see when we are actually playing Lincoln. Wow, have I missed it? Oh, it's there. So in November, so quite a few games time, probably a couple of episodes time. We'll check back for that. I don't know which games will be in the next episode. I will make that up as I go along, as is my wont to do. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, hit like. If you haven't, go to the comments, tell me why not. I'm looking to improve. Check out Franny Jeff, DJ Jazzy Jeff, the Frangerine Dream at Blackpool, trying to revive Blackpool back to their glory days in the Premier League, with a couple of the same players as me. and hopefully he's gonna get them to the Champions League. I think his minimum aim realistically should be Champions League final. Doesn't necessarily have to win the Champions League, but definitely Champions League final. I think within 5 or 6 years. I think that's the realistic aim that he should be looking at getting. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, come back for the next one. There will be another one in a day or two. It depends on how much recording and editing I can get done over this Christmas period. Merry Christmas if I don't see you again before Christmas. Happy New Year if I don't see you again before New Year, but hopefully I will, since that's like a week and a half away. But as ever, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, motherfuckers.